Yuk, subscribe yuk. Percuma saja tuh yuk. Nggak pakai duit tuh yuk. Boleh bah kalau kau yuk. Pasti kau tagagayok yuk.
On the screen, and right now we will head on to the Celestial Palace, and I am gonna throw you to our casters, Gideon, Contra, and Leo. Take it away.
And away we shall. Here we go. Game number 2, Burmese Ghouls versus RRQ Hoshi. Looking at lanes, it looks like this is indeed going to be a tank Khalid on Psycho, and he played that Benedetta yesterday, and it looks like this is a little more sane, a little bit more of a throwback, and they are heavily invading in the purple of BG.
Yeah, I mean, they want to abuse Khalid's level 1 here. He goes all the way around. He's got the concussive blast as well, so keep note of that. But Ace, he already predicts something that is going to be happening around here, which means that Psycho needs some help. No, unfortunately, no Matilda on his side, but no, now Vin, he goes in, takes a little bit of damage, but he can only target one person at a time. Vin getting the stun onto D, but it's not going to be enough. R7 as well, trying to pick him up, and D on the run. Battle Mirror Image over the wall.
They almost caught Psycho out there, but of course, the tried to invest in that Ruby attempt as well, but he's being caught in between. Now having to force a couple of flickers in the early phase itself. They're going to be pulling right back, but still nothing has happened all too much as of yet. Great response though coming from Burmese Ghouls with the defense.
Yep, they saved themselves from the first blood. Could have been close. Literally one more hit from Vin here could have been just the down onto D, but let's do note, D is playing from the side lane. It's actually Ace who is the jungler for the Burmese Ghouls, and as similar as it looks from game number 1, especially after they lock in the first phase Diggy, it's actually a very different draft now.
Oh,
Ace gets checked in on by Lemon. Oh no, there's the pullback.
Oh boy, a 4-man investment just to take down Lemon. And he still managed to walk away alive. So members inside of RRQ are going to be happy that, okay, we know that all the other members of Burmese Ghouls are already down here. They can definitely start the turtle, but Ruby DD is trying to find a way to pull it away, force the flicker, and here comes the rest of the members of BG. They're already taking a chunk of health away from Psycho.
It's tough. I mean, he does have the quicksand guard to regenerate his health back up to full, but again, it's all about those level 4s, and right now, more level 4s on the side of Burmese Ghouls in comparison to RRQ Hoshi, and I mean, at least R7 for one does have the Zaman Force ready to go off, but Rubini D just making sure he's being relevant in this game. R7 now going to be dropping the Zaman Force to try to go for the solo kill. Does he get it?
Oh.
Close, good use of the gift. Oh, just the tip. He's scared of just the tip. Oh, nice swing.
Wow.
And there's going to be the first blood. Outplayed by R7. That's going to be Psycho checking in. You good? You good? All right.
Not good anymore. Like, that sidestep just on time before he gets rammed to the wall. So, well, RQ, Hoshi draw first blood, but maybe here's the next one here that won't fall as the big bad wolves arrive.
They're going to be continue pushing on this with this lead here, and RQ Hoshi, they got a 2K gold lead for now, and I mean, let's see how far this is going to get them, because the Burmese Ghouls, they can easily turn this around. If this is the first time we're seeing, actually, on the first turtle fight, that a team was able to start a snowball on their side, or at least get a lead against the Burmese Ghouls.
And we talked about how important the early game is for the side of BG, and they're already dropping the ball right now. And, of course, a couple of boots are already being purchased out. R7 going back at it, but Ruby DD already spinning his ult. Zaman Force to chase right in, and Psycho tries to pin him down, but he knows, okay, he's expecting a lot of attention, and he'll draw a little bit more from RRQ.
Yep. Kill me once, shame on me. Kill me twice, shame on me. Wait, is that how that goes? Anyway, here we go. Yogi Shadow Kill helps out, maybe knocks out Vin, maybe gonna be revenge kill here by Alberto. It's a 1-for-1, but I think that's something that BG can afford anyways. But the push continues. Here comes Kid with the dash in for free by Ace.
Right now, Matilda's been, I mean, Kid has been doing a really good job, especially towards the mid lane of, you know, getting that information and zoning up and allowing maybe to get really aggressive here, because again, this harassment is really abusive. Like, they're just gonna keep on smacking him, circling Eagle as well onto Psycho.
How many things do they want to throw at the Khalid, and he still walks away unscathed? Now, is going to be having Albert to be able to cover grounds over on towards the mid lane. Demon Hunter sword for D, and the dive sets up. He walks away with so little left.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Lemon even bothering to flicker to try and close the distance against D, who did use his Purifier. So regardless, if D gets caught out in the next upcoming fight, he's not going to be able to get out that hard CC that RRQ have dedicated themselves. I mean, they've got the Raging Sandstorm, they've got the Abyssal arrows as well. There's just so many things to worry for.
Oh no, Vin gets smashed here by the Guardians barrier. 1 for Ruby DD here, which by the way is not your traditional Grok. Look, he is on high and dry.
High and dry. Well, it's a little bit of throwback because back then aggressive Groks is definitely a thing, but well, I don't know at this point facing against R7.
Is this the Burmese meta invading M2 right now? This is amazing.
I suppose, but let's see if it works out. It needs to garner some results. If not, it's just going to be standing there in the water. And RRQ, they want to contest this next. They want to contest this turtle, but can they even get it here? Especially with Burmese Ghouls, they're trenched in hard. But yes, they do. They managed to get a steal.
1-for-1 turtles now.
Yeah, and not only that, they managed to exchange it with the turret being taken by the side of RQ. So a little bit of different sort of objective are on their eyes right at the moment. But they blazing towards Lemon. But how long can he last? He will be able to survive, but the rest of RRQ nowhere to be found to be providing assistance, knowing that he does not need any of that. But having more members being sent right through, they are trying to stop the push. Whoa, Sandstorm right at towards that corner, and Tower Journey has already been popped. Here comes Kit, though, knowing that, okay, we've already called off many of these big ticket
That was
ultimates.
ridiculous regeneration. I counted, what, 2 or 3 ults dropped by the Burmese Ghouls, and RQ Hoshi was like, okay, let's go. Let's do it again. Quick Sand Guard and the lifesteal on Lemon, but we almost missed it. Maybe goes down. What a quick blast by RRQ just to take down the Diggy. I mean, yeah, they can afford it, but it's never good to just lose a hero like that. Circling Eagle right now. Psycho is the target. A few slashes laid down onto Albert, and Psycho, in comes Lemon from behind, but that's going to be a double for free. Ace gets one. The trade onto Kid, and that's going to be Lemon. Reverse time, even in this small pit. That's going to be the flicker out by Lemon. They survive 1-for-2 so far.
They go way too deep, and well, I guess that answers your question with the high and dry, right? Like, wow, that Grok is definitely being placed in that perfect scenario, and they will be able to just reap the rewards by just taking down all these members of RQ who was hoping to get more catches after maybe goes down. But speaking of maybe right here, he's popping the time journey already, so free pick coming from R7, popping out that Zaman Force, and now looking for Ruby DD as well. But, you know, Grok can last for quite a while as he is buying a little bit more time. Top side, though, 1v1.
No, they managed just to pull away, and you know the power nature, especially with the nature shield, it's great ability. He walks away.
It was a 2v1.
A 2v1, and unfortunately, that's going to be Albert paying the price, maybe taking a lot of damage here on towards that mid side. But even Vin, he doesn't want to play a part of it. Raging Sandstorm coming in from Psycho, but he has no way to get out. Pistol arrow doesn't land, and that should be it for him. Quick Sand Guard.
Just look at the Sand Guard, and it tags the entirety of the OG Shadow kill, but he will still go down nonetheless. 6-7. Burmese Ghoul looking to secure the mid side of the tower, but Vin has just arrived, and Shadow stepping away, and oh my goodness, Pistol Arrow goes all the way through, but not hitting anyone in as of yet.
Oh, this is a very slow matchup from either side. I mean, both still maintaining the gold lead, and Burmese Ghouls catching up and evening out that score, both the 1-1. Finally, they get that top tier 1. Burmese Ghouls pull ahead slightly, ever so slightly with gold.
Check out the items here on the Burmese Ghouls. D already has 2 core items. That is the Golden Staff and the Demon Hunter Sword. Let's check out Ace here. That's going to be a Blade of Despair right now, just now, and the Raptor Machete. That's going to be Psycho spending here the Rampaging Sandstorm.
Albert's in a little bit of trouble here. Zaman Force already being popped up, and R7, he's trying to find a little bit of leeway, but in the middle of it all, you can see Psycho tanking every single thing that he can just to buy some time for RRQ. But just look at RRQ. All the OG Shadow kills going to be popped up, but the rest of RRQ, they're shoved all the way back to base with a tick of health. How did they even make it out?
Okay, styling and profiling on us. The King of Kings show us, all right, everybody's been running away with 1 health. How about all 4 of us do it at the same time?
Oh my goodness. I mean, whatever, they make it away with 1 health. It's I mean, the Burmese Ghouls gotta be really frustrated. And all they get is just a tier 1 from mid. So that's all the tier 1 turrets taken out. Lord is on the table. This game is absolutely ridiculous. 9 minutes into the game, only 26 to 24k. Usually by now, we usually see a lead, but both teams going strong and extremely even.
Yeah, and each of them actually take that damage distribution from the... Oh, that caught as Sandstorm has already used up Time Journey perfectly. They use... Oh!
And a flicker.
That's very costly.
Oh boy, Vin. Oh boy. He might have misclicked that one. And he ends up, oh, this could be huge. They don't have the Time Journey anymore.
All right, here we go. They're coming in. That's a false engage by Ace. I almost thought he was going to pop the shadow kill.
Yeah, I thought that he will actually go in for the full commitment, but mlbb also occupying Albert. They know, okay, we can't exactly fully take this fight, and Burmese Ghouls, they're waiting for another chance right here, but the rest of RRQ Hoshi, they try to land maybe a couple of taps of the autos to be able to take down the turret, but you know, they've already got enough of that clear speed coming from D.
Wind of Nature picked up by D now, so he's basically safe from Lemon, even the basics from Psycho. And hold up, real quick, Ruby DD, wild charge out of here, and he just leaves Albert in the dust.
Yeah, and you can see if he stayed any longer or didn't use the flicker, he would definitely gone down. And that Grog didn't look like he's any potent at all. Great catch with the missile arrow landing, but it's gonna be Time Journey being popped immediately from Baby, and the next one to be caught out is D. He's forcing the flicker away. 50% health left, and now RRQ Hoshi attempts to draw the Lord out of the pit. Kit has to respond right now. They're trying to catch Psycho as well, but Lemon definitely going in for a little bit of protection. Over the back, it's going to be a flank coming from the Hayabusa. This might just be it. They're looking for Psycho, and he's going to be putting the quad shadows out there just in case. Great push and pull, but oh boy, we're not getting results here. But Lemon now going in towards the mid side. D already popping the blazing duet, trying to stretch the health out. But here comes Ace. Ace will go in for Lemon alongside Ruby DD. They get 1 kill in the process for an exchange against Burmese Ghouls Kid.
Oh boy, this is some really good macro coming in for Burmese Ghouls. You could literally see Ace, he's running up topside. There was this fat wave about to crash into that tier 2. And when they see this fight occurring, I would have preferred if D decided to actually, stick around, use the Blazing Duet to his advantage, but he didn't have the ult. So, no choice, he runs up topside and lets Hayabusa stick around.
And so far, it went well for them, right? Trading Kid out for Lemon, winning this whole tug of war, because really, RRQ Hoshi could have finished the Lord there, but it took some time for them to say reset, 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 and I think RRQ Hoshi at some point got frustrated.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, Burmese Ghouls playing a super disciplined game. They will only take fights when maybe is on their side, or at the very least, the rest of RRQ Hoshi, especially for R7, drops down that ult.
Yeah, and previously, they also managed to get a real good catch on towards maybe, and that missile arrow did land perfectly. So they say, okay, it's call time, and maybe we could pull even the Lord, but after that, BG understanding that they need to apply a little bit of pressure, and they've managed to get that catch eventually towards Lemon. Although it's a lapu-lapu, but it's still big. Now, forcing the flicker from inside of Psycho. They're trying to chase in. Couple of all these. Oh my goodness. How many bombs are inside of that bush?
They've stacked up quite a number in there, but at this point, I think RRQ, they're just looking for a macro opportunity to get inside of the Burmese Ghouls. They want to play on the inside, but now Psycho getting caught out. He is gone, and this is going to be the green light for the Burmese Ghouls.
Yep.
Going the Eagle straight on towards Lemon. He might just be the next one on the chopping block right now with Albert focusing on towards Kit. Same goes towards R7, while Lemon is still
Journey! It's Journey! It worked out. That's going to be Lemon down. R7 as well. And that's going to be one more. 4 down. Vin is the only survivor, and he's running back into his base. This could be the finish.
Yeah, look at the timers right now. They don't really have much. Maybe Psycho can come out in 10 seconds, but they can't take as much as they please. And with that, that's a free Lord for Burmese Ghouls.
Yep, they're going straight for that Luminous Lord. This should be no issue, no contestation, and even Psycho is going to be bringing out that blade armor as well. Oh boy.
I love how Vin just throws out a rogue Abyssal Arrow. Just maybe.
Just a Hail Mary.
Maybe.
If this takes it, we'll win.
I'd better try than not. All right, I accept. First Lord going over to Burmese
He
Ghouls.
didn't even try to stay to look. Oh, did I get it? He just walks away. I'll just throw this javelin. Maybe I might score the longest throw from the Olympics.
Maybe.
Oh boy, it's just one of those situations where cool guys don't look at explosions. If he gets it, he's gonna have the best clip of his life.
If he didn't, then let's see what happens. Right now, fight about to break out.
Yeah, Lemon tries to hold on the front line of the defense for RRQ Hoshi, and there you go. Engagement coming in. Time journey's been popped up, but they're chasing right towards the back though. All these waves coming from this side, and it will be Burmese Ghosts looking to secure one tower up top. They immediately disengage, and they know they've gotten enough. It only takes a little bit of a touch over on towards middle as well as on the bottom to just open all the inhibs.
They need to get on out of there. At least they're abusing the mobility of Ace to kind of just steal away the economy and act like a complete bully, making sure that they don't have any way to kind of bring themselves back from this economic damage here. And Burmese Ghosts, as you can see, they're 6K ahead against RRQ. So RRQ, no matter how hard they engage, maybe it's just the problem.
Yep. Oh, he shadow kill, taking out Vin. You try to chase me? Ha! Come back to your circling eagle. Now stunning Lemon. He misses the ult on the Lapu Lapu. That's gonna be D coming in. Time's journey, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a raging sandstorm. Bicycle down, stopping the fight there, and as well across the map. It's gonna be retreat for RRQ Hoshi.
Why did they just let Lemon just stand there? They could have easily taken him out.
Yeah, and like it's a very massive call coming from RQ as well, extending all the way outside, out of the turf, just to perhaps find a couple of all these picks, and maybe that might just be an opening for their side, but you know, still they managed to have Lemon still standing.
Oh boy, 2 minutes away until the Lord is back up, and that just means that RQ have 2 minutes to try and catch up to the Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, let's take this time to appreciate what Ruby DD is up to. He has a Bloodlust Axe, and I do believe with 2 Legion Swords, you're gonna build Blade of Despair. What's going on with this Grok?
I mean, it's the classic Grok, you know, the kind that deals
This
a
is what
lot
we're
of
used to.
damage. I mean, look at him! No matter how hard Lemon hits him, and Ruby DD is, as long as there's a wave, I can heal back up to full and just clear the wave, do it again, rinse, repeat.
Oh, interesting now. Oh, Wild Charge knocks up Lapu Lapu, and no mercy. All the ults, man. Just all the ults. And I think Lemon is going to get away because here comes Albert.
Oh, Albert coming right in. I'm not too sure if this is definitely a smart call because they can't really get a catch on towards Ace. 7-4 been popped up, and Ruby DD, as much as he's a tank, he's a rock, and he's still trying to survive, and he bought so much time for his side of Burmese Gold, and he managed to take down Albert. What a great call. And Burmese Gold, they are taking whatever they want, because guess what? Game number 2 is going over to the Myanmar side, and we are looking at match point real soon. But Psycho, he's trying to defend for his life, trying to exchange, but look at that life regeneration. But this is it. One more game for Burmese Goals, and they will punch the ticket to the grand final.
Never seen someone handsome with one eye. I'm not fat, just chubby.
On, tell it on!